aside from all the horrible stuff that was going on in the hood back in the 80s with crack and banging and CIA dropping stuff and guns and this and that, tell us about the 1980s Los Angeles, the good parts, the fun parts. What made you smile back in the 80s besides cocaine? But you know what I
mean. Man, it was a party every night. Every night there was somewhere to go. Every night somebody was doing something. Hollywood was open to everybody, and it was even before it got crazy. Dude, you Lonzo, you 26, 27. You made a couple of records, but you ain't quite blowed up yet. You 27. You're 27. You got a couple of records. You got a 635 BMW. Jerry Curler's Luxurious. Your records are on the radio. Okay, you ain't doing a whole lot of shows at a time, but you on the radio. You've been doing clubs forever. You walk into anybody's club and it's on and popping. Anybody's club. The dope dealers respected you because you had the spot for them to come to when they a few years before they could get to the adult clubs. They was all in Eve After Dark. Okay, and you could go a lot of places, man. Back then, the hustle for the promoters was get with a restaurant like Red Onion, El Torito, and cut a deal where they would serve appetizers and keep the bar open till 12, 1 o'clock at night, sometimes 2 o'clock. And bring a DJ in, everybody would get paid $10 to get their groove on. And that was the hustle. So it was everywhere there was a decent sized floor, clubs was popping up everywhere. Radio was making money through Sunday, man, 7 days a week. You can get your groove on. You could go club hopping back in the day. I'd leave the Eve sometime. I'd open the Eve at 10 o'clock. I'd leave at 11:30 and just go down La Cienega, check out 3 or 4 clubs, pop in for a minute, and be back to the club by 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock. This because Eve didn't close until 3 or 4. I closed one club and come back and stay at mine until it was time to close that motherfucker up. You can do that. Okay? It was just, it was just a fun time, man. It wasn't a lot of killing, it wasn't a lot of shooting. Folks got killed, folks got shot, but it wasn't the main focus of a party. Okay? I gave hundreds of events, man, literally. And I've never lost a customer per se. I've had a party somebody got killed at. Yes, but all my parties, everybody went home, dude. And that was something that people liked about our situation. We always had security. We always had a dress code. We always carried ourselves in the place. Hey, man, everybody wasn't welcome to Eve After Dark. Everybody wasn't welcome at Alpine. We turned cats. We never was money hungry. We were never money hungry like that. So when you're not money hungry, you can afford to be more selective. And that was something that we had at all our events. And most of the clubs, even the clubs back then, they were not money hungry. So if you wasn't dressed right, you had to have on hard sole shoes. You had to have on slacks. They had clubs, and back then you had to wear a tie. If you went to Little J's downtown LA, you had to wear a shirt and a tie. If you didn't have one, they would rent your ass one, okay? No bullshit. No bullshit. They would rent your ass a coat and a tie. Okay? Folks didn't wear these. They didn't wear turtlenecks back then that much. You had to wear a shirt. Yeah, if you had a shirt with a collar, they would rent your ass a tie and a sport coat. No bullshit.
Damn, sounds like such a good time, man. Did you ever? Okay, if you could only pick one, what club had the baddest ladies?
Paradise, Thursday nights. Hollywood, Santa Monica Boulevard. Paradise. Negro. You would get whiplash in that joint. You would get whiplash. Okay? Paradise is where Eddie Murphy hung out, Prince hung out. Anybody, you might see the Time up in there. Anybody that was anybody, Thursday night, Paradise 24 on Santa Monica. It was a gay club Friday and Saturday. But on Thursdays, the black folks had it. And it was huge. It must have held about 2,000 to 3,000 people, man. Huge. And Paradise, Thursday nights, it was a spot to be at, man. And A lot of times I wouldn't even go in. I just pull up about 1 o'clock, and my boy Fila Al, who we interviewed in the past, he had a limousine. Shit, I got Lonzo in the back from World Class Wrecking Crew. Oh shit! We pull him, take him back to the house. Next thing you know, them bitches have made history.
Hey, speaking of that, you got to tell us the Fila Out story before we move on. The Fila Out limousine story.
Oh man,
Wasn't there one with like three? He was on like the three wheels and.
man, look, Fila Al, that's my dude. That's my dude. Love him to death. Fila Al, Johnny J, that produced Tupac. We all hung out together. And another partner of mine, T-Fly. But that time I was the mega baller. Everybody was, we all hung out together, and I was the bait for the girls.
Thank you again, Rad 7.
What's love, Dr. Rad 7? What got it? Come tax check, shit. Okay. So anyway, when we had one of them nights, we had at Paradise 24 hanging out, and we catch a whole crew of girls. They see us in the limo, they come back to the house with us, and I don't know what they didn't have no cars because I had to take one of them. Somebody didn't have no car. Anyway, that night, at that time, I'm a bachelor. I got a 3-bedroom house with a studio. Everybody had a room, everybody had a girl, everybody had fun. Next morning, Fila Al beeper started beeping, beep, beep, beep. And Fila's Al girl, she from Compton. She a little light-skinned chick. She did not play. That brother jumped out and take these bitches home. I gotta go. He jumped up out of here, out of my house with his shoes and his socks and his shirt in his hand, fired that limo up. And my street, you turn around, as you go around my street, that Negro hit that corner. He was three-wheeling like a motherfucker, boy. You thought his shit was lifted when he hit that goddamn corner. But that's how much fun we had. And we teased his ass. I still talk about that shit right to this day. That was 35 years ago.
Damn, dog. Before we continue, I'm going to ask everybody to hit that like button. We're about halfway through the show. And if you enjoy what you hear, please hit that subscribe button. You are tuned in to N.W.A. Stories with Lonzo. I am Dusty Vision. That is Alonzo Williams, the godfather of West Coast hip hop. Before we move on, Lonzo, a couple of people were asking about Sacramento. You want to talk about that real quick?
I'll be in Sacramento Monday, folks, doing a screening of my documentary, doing a book signing, and also a Q&A for the documentary. I'm not sure what time. I'm thinking probably in the evening time. I would think probably about 6. I haven't got the itinerary yet. But, yeah, I'll be this. I'm leaving out Tuesday morning. First thing, smoking Tuesday morning. So I'll be hanging out for a while Tuesday night. If you haven't got an autographed copy of my book yet, I'll have some. I even got some of my – I'm going to bring some of my